Hi, Jordan. You say hi? You say hi? Hi, Jordan. No more horsing around, and let's get started!
First of all, I know what you're thinking. Why is there a Christmas tree in the background? I filmed this way back in December or January for a collaboration, which got pushed off till today. So that explains the Christmas tree. Come to think of it, this is actually my first YouTube video I've ever filmed. Going back to the tutorial, I'm sketching Hulk's mouth and all the teeth inside. Once you're done with that, paint your whole face green. Here's the fun part where you get to be making all these wacky faces. I made a lot of angry facial expressions the Hulk would probably be making, and I filled in a lot of my natural lines with dark green eyeshadow. Some lines on the Hulk's face is not natural to a human's face, so you'd have to go back to pictures of the Hulk and go off of that. Also, pat around your eyes with green eyeshadow so it doesn't smear around. Funny story about me being the Hulk. My dad was coming home from work that one day and apparently he had a bad day. And he turned the corner not knowing what I looked like. I was just around the corner. And in my best Hulk voice, I'm like,
I heard you were angry. You don't want to see me when I'm angry.
He didn't find it that amusing. I don't think he liked my Hulk voice. Comment down below. What's your favorite Avengers movie? And what do you think of the new Endgame movie coming out this Friday? Without giving spoilers away, of course. At this point, I'm using the same dark green and darkening some of the lines. And the darkest lines, you can go in with black. Just a little bit, though. With black paint, I'm painting on my very, very angry eyebrows. Pretty much the same as Eren Yeager's eyebrows. Plot twist. Eren and the Hulk are related somehow. They're both big angry monsters. With black paint, I drew thin lines within the deepest areas. If you want to achieve a more comic look, you can go thicker lines. I started going with this makeup with a realistic image in my head, but as I kept going, it started turning more comic book, which is totally fine. That's my style anyway. Remember, it is not up to you. It is up to the Force to decide what your face will look like. I don't even know why I said that. I'm not even a Star Wars fan. Don't hate me. We're now going to the mouth of the beast. You can now paint all of the Hulk's teeth with white. I couldn't really find out what the Hulk's gum color was, so I went with purple, but if you find out what it is, fill in with whatever color that is. I went with purple. Did you know you can magically turn your bottom lip into a tongue just by filling it in with red? Who knew? After you magically make your tongue, you can paint everything else inside the mouth black. And since we're going more comic book route, might as well outline all the teeth while you're at it. Outline the entire outer border of the mouth. With medium gray eyeshadow, I shaded the very top of the mouth and the parts of the teeth closest to the gums. I also added a little bit of detail in the molars in the back of the mouth. To make the Hulk beautiful again, I added highlights in the largest areas of the face. Okay, I think we've made our face ugly enough. You can paint the rest of your body green. I chose a dark green paint to sketch out all the big muscles on Hulk's body. Now, don't tell me by the time you're done finishing this tutorial, you're not gonna start flexing around thinking you're all that. Because you are. And if you tell me you didn't do that, you're lying to yourself. Don't be afraid to flex those fake muscles. I painted very odd versions of W's and upside down W's to make the arm muscles. They're called deltoids and biceps. See, you learn things on this channel. Parents, tell your kids to subscribe to my channel at Color of Fame, or follow me on my Instagram at Color of Fame. To make those seriously bulging pecs, I created lines starting from the outer edges of the pectorals and drawing them toward the center, almost touching, but not quite. To make it look more three-dimensional, I added various layers of different hues of green. This included a light green, a lime green, a darker green, a dark green, and so on. I now added gleaming highlights to his seriously ripped pecs. Don't read too much into that, you guys. I'm not envious of being a giant green monster. This was for a collaboration. I just got stuck doing the Hulk. And finally, the last step is to add black within the darkest areas of the pecs. And for the rest of the muscles on Hulk's body, just follow the same steps using same colors, same techniques. And when drawing these lines, follow the curves that you've already sketched out. And as you go in with lighter paint, use less of that the further you go in. With dark green and black eyeshadow, I heavily shaded around the pectorals. I want to say chest, but doesn't sound smart enough. I drew out the collarbone and shaded underneath. Now I gave up looking for the scientific names for these muscles, so just use the same techniques and colors for the neck muscles. These lines right now represent the strain in his neck when it takes for him to yell out stuff. The mighty Hulk roar! You can probably guess what I'm drawing here. I don't know if YouTube's gonna freak out if I say nips. I painted the outside of the shoulders and the arms black to make it look like they're bulging out. And finally, add the highlights. Those ever so delightful highlights. How could you forget to line your eyes? It's like basics. It's like 101 for makeup. And finally, add that manly black wig. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and smash that subscribe button and join the horsepower. And I will see you in the next video.
Goodbye!